There can be a lot of reasons why people are resistant to change behavior or behaviors. And you'll see this a lot with people that are connected to, if you want to use the term toxic person, or someone who just has unhealthy habits, maybe rigid boundaries or porous boundaries, a flavor of codependency in there, right? Maybe of someone who has an addiction or unhealthy behavior, or maybe just someone who's just not a nice person, the personality, right? You get the idea. So a lot of people get this as if it's a mystery type of confusion, way of feeling like, how come the person will not change? I'm so frustrated with this individual, right? Well, the truth is there can be a lot of reasons, but one of the big reasons is that people, they internalize different things in terms of what works for them and how they fulfill their needs, how they get their needs met. And whether a person's way of fulfilling needs and getting their needs met is perhaps healthy versus unhealthy isn't so much the point as to whether or not people have learned throughout their life that the way they behave within relationships, all their behaviors, the kind of boundaries they have, etc., if it works for them to get their needs fulfilled, guess what? There's a good chance they're going to keep doing it. Why the hell did they change it? It works. Wagon's not broke, do not fix it. Why do I need to change? Right? All my needs are met. So you might suspect where I might be headed with this subject here, right? So if you're someone who enables a person with toxic behavior, you're part of the problem, 100%. You are a part of the problem, whether you're a parent, a sibling, a friend, heck, an employer, right? Sometimes you may have some toxic behaviors of employees. You never hold them accountable, no boundaries, right? So the thing is that it's okay to care about someone or love people and have rules and limits, boundaries, right? The thing is, when people are never, ever held to, to have a consequence, or they're never allowed to feel uncomfortable, perhaps if you even want to see it as allowed to fail, a person is never allowed to fail, never allowed to feel uncomfortable, they're not likely to change because their current behavior works. Don't need to change it. They're not going to, typically not. Even if something dramatic happens, despite maybe other adverse things in other contexts that are not necessarily tied to your relationship with them, right? So long as they have people in their life that are connected to them who enable and don't make any changes on their end of the equation, they're less likely to consider changing behavior, right? At least with you anyways. So people like this, what they need more than anything from their family and friends and employer, for example, right? If it's a job situation, they need people to have boundaries with them, rules and limits, and they need people to be consistent, hold them accountable, let them throw the tantrum, if you will, right? I have a video on that. Let people throw the tantrum. Sometimes you just need to let them throw the fit. That's okay. You're not there to have to enforce people's feelings. So do you enforce healthier boundaries, which define a context and how you can be supportive of someone to help fulfill their needs, but without you compromising your own self, values, or needs, or situations, right? Or allowing them to get away with certain behaviors that you're being permissive. So you have to define what that looks like and then be consistent and hold them accountable. So if a person cannot behave in a way which is necessary for you to feel comfortable within what you say, the healthy relationship you want, if they're not able to do that, then you have to do something different. Hold them accountable. Maybe you withdraw from the relationship, right? You pull back. You minimize access and contact to you, privileges, things like that. You redefine what support means, right? It's only going to be in a situation that involves them making changes. And this individual, chances are they're probably going to feel resentful, try to gaslight you, feel angry, and yes, feel uncomfortable. Because the reality is, most people are not compelled to make changes until they feel uncomfortable enough, right? So you get the idea. There's a lot more context, of course, with more different specific situations. So in this context, when we look at it this way, there is no confusion as to one of the reasons someone's not going to change. They don't internalize or place any value on it like it's important, because why would they? What they do already works, and there's no evidence that it doesn't work, right? So this idea of changing does not feel meaningful. It's not salient to them, right? So as long as people have their needs met, are allowed to feel comfortable, not allowed to fail, not much chance they're going to change. And here lies in one of the issues of codependency, right? You thinking that you got to control everything on your end in a way that's unhealthy, by the way, by overdoing things for someone because you think you're responsible to keep them from failing. Like a parent with an irresponsible child, right? Oh, I can't let the child fail because that child's an extension of me, my ego, how I feel about myself or what people might think. Can't let the child fail. So then the parent is a big part of the problem here too, right? And obviously when people get a certain age, yeah, it's on them too. You're an adult, you know, but it's a part of a relationship situation that doesn't help when you have people that are enablers. So I hope this helps, this quick little video I made today. My name's James Hunter. If you felt this is kind of a, maybe provokes you to think or feel a particular way, like the video, right? Subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. I have other topics on my channel too, mental health, wellness, physical fitness, other topics in general I like to speak about from time to time. So I hope everybody's having a good week and a good rest of today. Thank you.